quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Lions and the 49ers under the lights on Sunday night.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year. Partner, a couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking New Year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. But then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, your legs are a little heavy. But, man, if you're in playoff contention, I promise you, week 17 and 18, that's where you make your money in this league. And these guys are coming out today. This game means a lot.
The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy. Let the offense unfold. Trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
The 49ers out for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The 49ers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. First carry for David Montgomery. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A carry here for Montgomery. And he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go. Set. Go. Ready. Hut.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. Groupie's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hot! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On comes the punter now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is brought in. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long. Right up there among the leaders in passing yards. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Go.
You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Detroit. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
It's a gain of 40, and the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 21-yard
Let's go
line.
now.
That one complete to Johnston. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still second down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Back to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Zappi. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Zappe now on second down. In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. The Lions call their first timeout. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Working out of the gun, Zappe. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He's into space past the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Zappe. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort.
Let's go.
Working from the pistol is, oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now, Zappi. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, set.
Zappi now to throw on. And he's going to be taken down. However, penalty marker on the field. Will it negate the sack? From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Zappi. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win for the visitors.